Good morning and welcome to Playtime at Carol's. I thought I would get back to my naked journal, and in connection with the envelopes that I had prepped, this is the one. I thought it would go right here. I'm going to set this aside. As you can see, I have attached 1, 2, 3, 4 envelopes, and I have distressed the outside a little bit. And now it's time for me to start to have fun. So I also dug deeply into my trove that I keep at hand, right next to me, right at my elbow, and found these. These are, as you can see, these are scans of some of my past bits of ephemera, and I thought I might use some of this in the journal, and let's see what might suit. No. Okay. I'm really liking the look of that. I think I'll keep that one out. And then there's that one. Let's see how that one might work. Okay. Not quite, but would be pretty there. Let's see. Ooh. Why couldn't I just? Well, I certainly could, couldn't I? All right, let's keep these out and tuck these out of harm's way. Those of you who haven't discovered the value of clothespins, they're wonderful for holding these things together, not marking them. Just great. That's a tip I got from Mrs. Cog. Thank you, Liz. Now, those are possibilities. This one is a possibility. Now, let me have a look first in the things over here. No, I don't see anything big enough for backgrounds for envelopes, so let's see if there's anything I might want for here. That might work with that. It's a possibility. Always room for some straw paper from Roxy Creations. Thank you, Rachel. Nope. Well, I think I'm getting to the I think I'm at the bottom now. Let's see. It's a little avocado paper. Here's some of my digis, some girls, and some butterflies. Okay, back we go, and let's start making some executive decisions now. Put that one right there, right here. Get down a little bit. How is that going to do? Oh, very nicely. Alrighty, now up a little bit. There we go. Let's get this one. Let's get that main bit done. Let's get it done. Where is the other end here? Okay. Let's do this one first. Let's do this one then. I do hope that you're having a pleasant Wednesday. I'm starting to count down for my computer coming home. It's due home on Saturday. Oh my. I wonder if it would be strange to kiss a computer hello. And then I have to get acquainted, but I have promised my husband I wouldn't have any fits because there are some changes in the new setup, but I'll be so happy to see it that I would probably walk on hot coals. So, let's see, there. Oh, birdies, how nice. Birdies. Definitely birdies. Now, that's primary. This is primary. That's primary. This could do there with a piece up there. Yes. Absolutely yes. Let's see if I can get this. Get this off. There and there. Oh yes. And a piece of this. This was Carol's attempt at coffee dyeing, and that's rose. That's not coffee, but that's okay. I must say that it kind of put me off coffee dyeing, but let's see if I can give this a bit of a. Oh, well, look what I found. And I'm going to leave that up there, am I? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I definitely am. Oh, this way. There we go. There's 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Now, let's have something special there. Let's just bring up some more of the blue on those focal pages because of the cover here. Yes. Now, right. Okay. Now, measure, Carol. Don't all of a sudden think that you can do this without measuring. Because after all, this is an envelope and this has to fit a little bit. Oh, good. Mark the envelope. So, white erasers. The answer to curing all evils. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, okay. Front fold, side fold, focal piece, and I'm thinking this might be pretty there. I believe this is a Tracy Fox. Thank you, Tracy. And then, as always, I will turn off the camera and do gluing. And as always, I'm going to put something on the back because I never know whether I'm going to glue it down or clip it or whatever into the journal, so I don't want to be up the creek and not have to come back and visit that again to put some journaling spot on the back. All right, and now I'm going to make a switch because I like that so much that that's going to go there. This one is going to go here, this one opens, and I have 1, 2, 3 parts and some backgrounds. So I'm going to do some prepping and some gluing, and we'll be back and we'll start to play. Well, as you can see, this turned out to be a busy lunch, but here I am back, and I have managed to put the bits and bobs on these pages. So, if you will remember, that was the focal in the middle, and then I did these two using bits and pieces, so I collaged on 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces on that page, and 2 here. And this one is just 1 piece. That worked a treat. And on the back, I put a piece of old dictionary page, nice and thin, but easy to use for journaling. And then we have the right side, which has another focal piece for the front, and this piece and this for the underpinnings. And so let's be off. Now, my goal is not to let these pieces become too heavy for this journal. So I'm thinking that this might very well be the last inclusion that I make. I might just use what's already in here. And so this will fit in, and let's see what we get. It's still all right, but I want to be careful of what I add, because I don't want this to become a gator mouth. No, I don't. Now, let me look at that center bit. I'm thinking that I will do some stenciling just because I love to, and I'm using a Tim Holtz piece, and I'm going to do some stenciling right down this naked area here. And I've got now my Ceramcoat old parchment and Blue Jay. First, a little tiny bit of Blue Jay. Nice. And some right here. This is a paisley that I just love. So I'm going to just work on the medallions for a moment. Right. Much better. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back and touch them with a little bit of blue. Just a little bit. Maybe on the tips. Maybe on the tips. Let's see what happens. Oh yes. Oh yes. And this sponge is working very nicely on these very small bits on this stencil. Now, what have we got? Well, a nice addition. At least I think so, because I love to play with my stencils. And maybe one over here on that space. And maybe all blue. Let's see what happens. Very nice. And up here, one more old parchment. You have some birdies, and I have some birdies. I have made this nest of Dollar Tree plastic boxes, and of all of the workspace comforts that I have ever managed to make, this is absolutely, it's neat, it's easy to get to, it's lightweight, and it has my goodies. The two smalls on top, as you can see, labels, and birdies. Next, fussy cut flowers, and this came out of something that I just found, and I popped them in with the flowers. Next, the envelopes that I have started, some things that I had been working on using envelopes, and some embossed envelopes. Next, my bits and pieces of, little bits and pieces of lace and cheesecloth, etc. Here, some pieces of neutrals ready and waiting to be used, and they will be probably right now. So that's that one. And here I have some girls that I just cut out, but I put them in here because I don't have a basket, but I do now. And on the bottom, my butterflies. So this fits beautifully on the corner of my work table, and there they are, things separated. And that makes me happy because I like very much to know where my goodies are. Okay. But this works for me, and to each our own. I certainly would, I would love to do lots of things here, but as I said, I'm constrained by my own personal choice not to overwhelm this naked journal. Okay, birdies. Let's find some birdies that would work. Those would work. This would work. And that might work with those. Possible. Okay, this is a birdie check. Let's see about this one. Possibly. Possibly. That one and these colors, I'm going to vote for that one. Okay, and now some art glitter glue. Of the birdies. Now I'm thinking something up here. Maybe just a wee tiny, really wee tiny little, no, that's too wee and too tiny. These are Rachel's labels, and this was an error. I didn't plan on them to be that tiny. Ooh. deeper yellow, gray, gray, gray. Yes. But now that I have them, I'm quite tickled with them. Where is it? Right here. And right there. No, okay. Diddle daddle with art glitter glue. It takes, and I'm going to get these moved, even though I'll probably use them again, but I'm going to get them out of harm's way. Alrighty. So, let's now check this. Something on here. Here we go. This is the one I want. I finally purchased some green masking from Amazon. And I'm happy that I did. Now I want something longer. This might work nicely. This might work quite nicely. And bring out this color. Yes. Now, I'm thinking of flower. Yes, I am. Let's try leaves and twigs as a first choice. Too big. Too big. Yes. Yes, that works. Okay, leaves and twigs go over there. Just the slightest bit of blue around the edge. There we go. That one wasn't too painful. Happy daisy. Well, that was not too bright, Carol. I know you were telling me, Carol, you forgot to glue down. Yes, I did. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Now that one. And where are we? We are right there. We are right there. It's two hits today. Let's see where we're going to go with this now. Righty, and we have that one. Now, I think I see something that might work here. A piece of sari. A piece of sari ribbon. Let's see what we think. Right there. Oh yes, because it plays off this color. That we will have. That we will have. This bag is becoming quite a treasure trove. Now, glitter glue. And anything else there? I don't think so there, but possibly a label, possibly. Okay, let's put that piece of sari down here. I'm going to leave this the condition I found it. Wrinkled, quite wrinkly. So, let's go over here and find something. Oh my, yes. This color does keep coming up. It must be right. And I just managed to disappear that orange. That's a good thing. What have we here? Oh yes. Stencil, where are you? Right here. Oh yes. Of course, we'll have some blue. Up there. Up there. You know, I put things away carefully. They can very often turn out to be gone forever. Oh, okay. I think that has to do with age. That's okay. Age is good too. Good start. A good start. Maybe a birdie. Since birdie is in the focal, maybe a birdie. maybe 3 birdies. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. A little green over here. Do I just want the tiniest bit of green under the birdie? Let's see. Let's see. Oh yes. Oh yes. And birdies. I was wondering whether I was really going to get to use them because they're so tiny. But they're certainly tickling me. Go. I think there was something in here which might bring out that bit in the design right there. Ah, yes. Anything else? Oops, don't want to get too thick about this. Let's see. How about some blue? Blue. Too bright, a little too bright. But then again, maybe not. We'll see. What's here? I'm seeing something that might work. I'm seeing something that might work. Make it too thick. Well, well, let's not have that happen again, Carol. Better. And, which is the right side? That is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And right there. Now that I've seen this needs something. That needs something. Dare I? Dare I? No, I think it takes away from that. But I love it. Brown and pinks. I've used this so many times. Of course, it's just lovely, but maybe not today. What's this? What do we have here? What do we have here? Well, that might do. Since I got rid of that orange, that might just do. Well, I'm in full talk to myself mode today. All right. Okay. And look, just fell into my hand. There it is. Yes. There it is. And the right side is this one. So, let's do that parallel to the zigzag stitching. Oh no, I don't overthink things. Don't say that. But I do. Now that, let's see that one. I think so. Where are we? I think I'm going to leave those alone. Yes, I am. These two are done. Maybe I'm not. Maybe, okay. Maybe just a little bit of bums away. Maybe just a little bit here. I am so happy that I decided to follow everyone's lead about envelopes. They make things, they're so much fun. Not too much, just a little. Maybe, just maybe two. Just maybe two blue ones over here. Well, it's quite warm in Florida today, and we do have air conditioning, but this paint is drying up very quickly. It's telling us something. And maybe just this one. Over here. Now I've got to stop because put a stencil in my hand that I like and it bombs away. All right. I'm thinking that this is going to dry while I clear up. And whoa. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not fair. It just simply isn't fair, is it? To leave this like this. This is very dry, so we shouldn't get too much through here. Let's see what happens. Ah, just a hint. Just a hint on the back. All right, now this definitely needs to dry, so I'll be back in a moment and we'll have a final look. So here we are in the center, in the middle of the center signature, and it's going to fit very nicely there. And today's envelope play. And it's telling a story about birdies because of those. Here. And these two, and I think that little adding of that little bit of stencil was just what the doctor ordered. And the fold over, these two going very nicely together, and this with this, and the dictionary page on the back. And let's see what things happen here. I believe, is this one a pocket? No, I don't think I did that one there. Oh, but this side opens to be a pocket. There's a hidden pocket in there. And there's a pocket right here. And yes, that's all there are, but they are definitely there. And this is going to be added, and I don't know whether I'm going to glue it or probably not, because that's such a pretty backing that it would almost be difficult for me to rationalize gluing that down. But this is rather thick with these bits of lace and fabric that I added today, and of course you enabled me and did not yell at me and tell me, Carol, you said you were going to keep this nice and thin, and look here, and here, and here, and there. But, so, I can blame that on you. If you have enjoyed sharing this little adventure today, I would appreciate your giving me a thumbs up and subscribing to my channel. I'm going to be saving this until my new computer arrives so that I can send this out to you ASAP without having to go through all permutations on the laptop computer. I've just completely put my foot down about that. That's enough. More hassle than it's worth. And so I'll be I'll be seeing you again at the end of the week or early next. Bye now.